Gieza. Hello, gorgeous people across the universe, across the entire world, and welcome to my bedroom. My bedroom.
It's beautiful.
This is my PokeyPals. Now, if I could just ask my Zoom room to be quiet just for a few seconds whilst I chat with the rest of the world. Yes, welcome everybody there on Twitch. Thank you for joining me tonight. We are about to have the most ambitious green screen hour-long reimagining of a show that there has ever been. And it's going to be wild. I can't wait to see what happens. Nana, how you doing?
I am on my toes and fingernails.
Oh, she does not have enough fingers to plug all the dams that need plugging tonight, but you can bet your bottom dollar she'll do it. And why did I say dam when I could have said dike?
Oh.
That's something we will never know. So, we are doing something special tonight. Before we get into the show, I want to introduce you people to my lovely live studio audience. Yes! There they are, looking absolutely gorgeous. We could not do this show without that feeling like there are real human beings sweating, breathing, laughing in the same space all together. So I'm going to say thank you right now at the beginning of the show to all of you gorgeous PokeyPals, you Gieza Poke super fans, Gieza gals, for joining me, helping me out tonight. We are going to have some fun. It could get messy. And if you get naked, we'll probably get kicked off, but I will also probably love you forever.
Yay!
But also don't do it until the very end of the show. Okay. Are you ready to start the book? You indeed. We are going to kick things off with a foreword, which I have not put in this copy of the book, so we're just going to go off the top of my head. Ladies, gentlemen, my non-binary beauties, it is a delight and pleasure to welcome you here to my boudoir, my Poke Palace, the place where all the Gieza gals get nasty. I'm going to tell you a story tonight passed down through the ages of my life in 1,000 fucks. And believe me, they weren't all good. Now, before we get going, I just want to let you know that any recognition to any people, places, or true events that may have happened in the world are purely factual. The real deal, everything you're about to hear happened, and if something does sound familiar, it is purely because I am the original influencer. And I'm not talking about Instagram or any of that shit. No! I have spent my life learning lessons the hard way so you don't have to. And if you'll come with me for a ride, I think we'll kick it off where it all begins, with Chapter 1. Conception. Nice job on the music there, Nana. The year is 1970. aPOKE is out dancing at her pal Beth Lee's hen do in a grimy underground club in Glasgow's East End. Drunken revellers are packed on the dance floor, although obviously not now because of restrictions, and they're steadily gyrating to the sexy music. Bertie, her sometime shag partner and full-time stripper, has just given Beth Lee the lap dance of her life and is still wiping the sticky residue of cheap pink lipstick and squirty cream from off of his undercarriage. He's not the best looking guy, right enough, but thanks to his, I'll try not to be crass, magnificent cock and balls, my mother's been riding them rotten for the last few months. Suddenly, a heavily pregnant aPOKE's piercing screech cuts through the music like a hot knife through hot butter. Bertie! Call a fucking ambulance! My wires are fucking broke and I've pissed right through my shoe! Crikey! Exclaims Bertie in a very convincing Australian accent, slipping a finger into her crotchless panties for a basic medical examination. There's no time for an ambulance, Hedda. You're so bloody dilated, I just about slipped in up to me wrist. The wee bugger's coming out now. And so it was, on a dirty floor at Bethley's Hen, surrounded by women wearing cheap pink angel's wings, while the donkey that is my father looked on, that had a poke gave birth to an absolute stunner of a baby. The name came to them in a flash, as if licked into their ears by the tongue of Goddess herself. We shall call her Gieza, they said as one. And for a moment, the world was at peace.
And it was good.
At peace! Of course, the peace didn't last that long.
A jam piece.
Crowds of onlookers, including 3 no very wise-looking men, bustled their way into the scene, drawn from afar to Bethley's Hen, by the blue flashing light of an ambulance outside. Gifts of Buckfast tonic wine, a couple of ibuprofen, and 20 deck of Lambert and Butlers were brought to ease the suffering of the exhausted mother. As if inspired by the Holy Spirit, the assorted congregation gazed upon the child and began to sing.
Goddesses are bent on top, filthy and she's got no shame. With her sexual spirit she'll heal you, and Gieza is her name. She's Scottish, yeah baby she's Scottish. Call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Well, call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Her weapons are her thunder thighs, driving the girls mad with lust. Every secretion tastes divine, and just look at that bust. Oh, she's Scottish, yeah baby she's Scottish. Call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Well, call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Here we go right now, it's Gieza folk in the house, giving you goddess, stealing your spouse. Finally came down from the cross to control just like a boss. Then don't talk, come on and watch it. Show me you know how you work it. On your knees, it's your Messiah. Gieza's, she's Scottish, yeah baby she's Scottish. Call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Well, call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Goddesses are bent on top, filthy and she's got no shame. With her sexual spirit she'll heal you, and Gieza is her name. Oh, she's Scottish, yeah baby she's Scottish. Call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Well, call her Gieza's, feel her fire, your Messiah. Gieza is her name. Yeah, baby, she's Scottish. 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 Yeah, baby, she's Scottish.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yay for me, and welcome back. I don't know if you knew already, but yes, I am in fact from the wee country called Scotland,
Yay!
and we have now arrived in the 80s. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you see, I don't know if I made it clear in the first chapter, but she was conceived in the summer of 69, born 1970, happens to be the same age as my actual husband. Complete coincidence, I'm not sure. Now that the first chapter, the first song is out the way, me and Nana are breathing a wee bit easier. I'm going to take a moment just to say hello to everybody out there in the Twitch room. I am loving all these comments that are coming down my page here. Giving you platitudes, putting the tot in totten with puns like that. I'm going to have to hire you for my writing team for my second show, because it's been 3 years and I still haven't written it yet. So please come on board to the good old Team Poke and we'll get it going. All right. Oh, one other thing, or two other things now that we're here. First of all, somebody said, I can't believe she filmed it all herself. Well, I have to let you know, it is not just all me on my very lonesome. My amazing husband, Tommy Pazanen, who's sitting through in the bedroom, tucked up in bed, having a good old chug watching this,
Tommy!
has helped me green screening, filming, moral support, human support, and is just an absolute angel and wizard, and I love him with all of my heart. So thank you, Tommy. And of course, Nana Sherritts is sitting here, my support, my one true technician, love.
No Nana Cam today, unfortunately.
No Nana Cam today, thank goodness. So thank you. Thank you both. All right. What do we think? We ready for chapter 2? Yes! Let's go. Oh,
Champagne for you.
oh, pop that cork, Adam. Here we go.
Pop it like it's
Link.
But what? And nice use of the Gieza Poke masks out there, by the way. Absolutely stunning. Now,
A very own Gieza.
I did want to say, if anybody wants to support the show tonight so I can pay all these beautiful people who've worked on it, you can go to paypal.me/GiezaPoke, or you can scroll below the Twitch window. There's a big tips button, which hopefully is connected.
It is.
We didn't double check
It is
it.
connected.
Yay! And if you tip there, it'll appear in the top left with a wee
It's
thing.
appear.
Are you ready to pop, Adam?
Here.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boo.
In there.
Well, that fizzled out. Thank you, Adam.
Anticlimactic.
Speaking of anticlimactic, let's get on with the show with chapter 2. Go. Chapter 2. Oh. First fumbles. Fast forward 13 years. Me and the lassies for Glasgow Girl Guides Glamour Division were on an overnight camping trip out in the wilds of Glasgow. Thank you. Of course, we couldn't afford to get right out to the countryside right enough, but the boggy field round the back of St. Chlamydius' church would do us just fine for the night. It had been a magic evening. Sitting round the campfire, melted marshmallows gooey down our cheeks and chins, and Brown Owl leading us in chorus after chorus of Ging Gang Gully Gully. Finally, However, Brown Owl retired to the church to play us a wee lullaby to calm us down and signal that it was time to slink off back to our tents and see if we could catch a few moments of sleep in between all the pillow fights and midnight feasting. Oh, there she is now, Brown Owl. No sooner had we crawled into our sleeping bags, however, than the first rumbles of thunder could be heard overhead. Somewhat amateurish piano playing. The winds began to pick up and rain pitter-pattered on the canvas above us. It looked like we wouldn't be getting much sleep tonight. Gieza! Came an urgent whisper from the next pillow over. Gieza! I'm scared. Gonna shift over a bit. I'm needing a hug. In the glare of the first flashes of lightning, I could see Big Sheila's big, quivering eyes, and I was somewhat taken aback. This lassie, 2 years my senior and seemingly far more developed than I, was looking for comfort from me. Well, what else could I do? I opened my sleeping bag and I beckoned her in. Well, let me tell you, in the beginning, we just held each other. She was fairly terrified by the mounting storm, but thanks to my tender hold and soothing shushes, scared Sheila soon began to relax. I, on the other hand, was feeling anything but relaxed. The storm that was now raging outside the tent seemed to echo the storm that was raging through my brain, my heart and my loins. New feelings, sensations and possibilities seemed to be awoken by the heat of Sheila's body so close to mine. As I caressed the soft skin on her back, I could tell I wasn't the only one. Aye, that's right. I'm just gonna wait for the music to kick in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Both of us confused, but overwhelmed by the burgeoning feelings inside our bellies. We embraced. The wind outside was shaking the walls of the tent as our bodies shook with the pleasure of what we were discovering. In the distance, whole trees were being uprooted as my childhood's innocence itself was uprooted to the core. And a more adult sense of what it means to be a woman took hold. As the winds howled harder, harder and harder, so we embraced deeper, deeper and deeper. The storm rose to a deafening climax as we ascended to a new plane of ecstasy. And as I felt the spirit of my heroine, Bonnie Tyler, coursing through my veins, we definitely climaxed into each other. And we turned to each other and what we said was this: together we can make it to the end of the night. Your love is like a shadow, Sheila, but all of the time. I don't know what to do. We're always in the dark. I'm sitting in a founder peg and you're giving me sparks. Where are the lyrics, Nana? I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight, Sheila. Cause once upon a time I had never been touched. Now we're having fun in the dark. Cause nothing feels as good as your vaginal lips on my parts. Once upon a time there was light in my life, and now we're sticking stuff in our parts. Nothing feels as good as your vaginal lips on my parts. Sheila, your vaginal lips on my parts. Oh, turn around, Sheila. No, really, please, would you? Turn around, Sheila. Your vaginal lips on my parts. Hey. End scene. Oh.
Now I need a cigarette.
Hallelujah.
Time for cigarettes.
It is time for a cigarette. You're not joking about that one, Leighton, my darling. Oh, flawless. If there could be one word that could sum up this show tonight, flawless would not be it. But I'm just having an absolute blast. Oh, it's not too late to tell your friends on Instagram, tune in. I have a feeling this is going to be something special tonight, Nana.
It's already pretty special.
It's pretty special. All right, bring back my boudoir, please, Nana. Cheers, everybody out there. We are now
Cheers.
entering the 90s. And I didn't bring anything for the 90s, so I guess we'll just get going.
You have me.
You ready for chapter 3? If you want to hear chapter 3, you better tip me. Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Wait, I didn't hear it. It was good.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Here we go, everybody. Chapter 3 is called Let's Get Physical.
Yeah.
And it goes a little something like this. After my first explorations with Big Sheila, I felt like a new woman. This beautiful body, which I had
baby.
up until that point taken for granted. Oh, there it is. Could actually be a source of mind-expanding pleasure and spiritual connection with other human bodies. And it was all mine to share with who I pleased, when I pleased, and where the fuck ever I pleased. Provided there was consent, of course.
Yes.
I met Bobby in Harry Ramsden's, where I'd been enjoying a wee fish supper with my pals, and he offered me his last pickled egg. Well, we all know what that means, don't we?
So special.
And before you know it, we were round the back of Harry's, between the wheelie bins, going at it like a couple of kippers. He gave my haggis a good battering, if you know what I mean.
Aye.
Alas, my journey of sexual discovery was cut short, shortly before my 17th birthday. You see, me and Bobby hadn't exactly been taking precautions round the back of Harry's. I figured the fact that we used rancid fish oil as lubrication would have killed off his spermies, but it turns out Bobby has got some hardy swimmers. 9 months later, and we were welcoming into the world another pure stunner, Eowyn. Gieza, another poke. It's my daughter, by the way, if you're not keeping up. And me and Bobby, we were getting married. It was just what you did back in those days, eh? But I think even back then, I knew that something wasn't quite right. For one thing, I agreed to Bobby's demands of strict sexual monogamy. That's the correct response. Shocking! Shocking, I know. But I wasn't always this sexually progressive, self-possessed, erotic deity that you see before you today.
Yum.
Yes, personal growth.
Even I have bowed to societal expectations at some point in my life.
Oh, there's more.
Thanks, Timo. With my sensual explorations of my body cut short, put the background video on. I pushed my body and its sensational sensations to the limit in new ways. With deep, thrusting lunges and tantalizing torso twists, I took an almost sexual pleasure in the ravages of aerobic exercise. And it wasn't long, as you can see behind me, before the TV scouts from Scotland's biggest daytime television programme, Full Scottish Breakfast, came knocking at my door. They were looking for a glamorous woman to get their viewers all hot and bothered with an interlabial split on a Monday morning. Before I knew it, I was catapulted to fame as Scotland's premier daytime TV fitness sensation. It was time to work, bitch.
You want a? You want a? You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want a Lamborghini? Sitting martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. You want to live fancy, live in a big mansion, party in France. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch. Bring it on, ring the alarm. Don't stop now, just be the champion. Work it hard like it's your profession. Watch out now, cause here it comes. Here comes the smasher, here comes the master. Here comes the big beat to blast off. No time to quit it now, just time to get it now. Pick up what I'm putting down, pick up what I'm putting down. You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch. You want a Lamborghini? Sipping martinis, look hot in a bikini. You better work, bitch. You want to live fancy, live in a big mansion, party in France. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch. Now get to work, bitch. Break it up, break it down. See me coming, you can hear my sound. Tell somebody in your town. Spread the word, spread the word. Go call the police, go call the governor. I'll bring the trouble, don't be trouble ya. I'll be the bubbler, call me the bubbler. I am the bad bitch, the bitch that you'll never know. Hold your head high, fingers to the sky. They gon' try ya, but they can't deny ya. Keep it moving higher and higher. Keep it moving higher and higher. So hold your head high, fingers to the sky. Now they don't believe ya, but they're gonna need ya. Keep it moving higher and higher. Keep it moving higher and higher and higher. Work, 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 work. Work it out, 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 work it out. You better work, bitch. You better work, bitch.
Work, she said, and work you did. Give it up for yourself. Amazing Zoom audience. Please read a book. You are cracking me up tonight. Tag yourself. I am the escaping right boob rolling across the floor. Before we go on, I just want to shout out to somebody who's in the room tonight. Tony Stewart, who some of you may know as Topaz B, actually produced that entire video, filmed it, did the green screen, did the video, did the edits. Oh, it's so good. So give it a book them. You can find them on Instagram at Topaz B, at Tony Stewart Photography, at there's another account as well. Please go for Tony. Suzanne Forbes dropped their link in the book. Thank you, my darling. Oh, I am sweating after that dance. I can't believe how much I'm dancing tonight. It's a lot.
Sweating with all these lies.
I'm changing wigs, okay? That's enough of a workout. If you followed my career for the last 6 years, you will know it takes a lot of work for me to change a fucking wig.
Production.
It happens every 6 months, so you're welcome. All right. We're ready to move on?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go.
Give it, mama.
Thank you. Chapter 4. A bumpy ride. Oh, didn't think this one through. Oh. Woo! I just dropped my stool.
It would.
Turns out I actually broke a leg off of my stool.
Watch that stool consistency though.
Too much glamour.
Never shop at IKEA. Nana, your butt is so warm.
I never looked at HQ. It's my laptop. But...
Make sure it's the right way up.
I've got space for 3 friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm back here.
So, are we good? Nana, let's have a little cheers to that.
Fuck, you just fell twice in one
I
shot.
did.
Dual problems. Imodium, get some Imodium.
So, as we were saying, Chapter 4, a bumpy ride. The year was 2006. And me and Bobby, we had been married now for 20 long fucking years. To mark our anniversary, we had decided to take a wee trip down the water on the Waverley paddle steamer. A ride on the River Clyde, as we like to say. Well, sea air on the lips and semen on my hips always gets my bagpipes a-blowing, if you know what I mean. And it wasn't long before we let the motion of the ocean do the talking, if you know what I mean.
The locomotion.
I mean that we had sex on a boat. Looking for a wee hidey hole where we could have our secretive shag. I clambered over the side of one of the inflatable life raft dinghies, careful not to burst the rubber with my fabulous boots. Bobby soon followed, with a wicked smile on his face and a bag full of sex toys in his grasp. Ah, Bobby was here to play. And apparently some of you who are coming to the show tonight are here to have friends with your talks with your friends in German, so maybe we can get them muted. Thanks, Nana. Bobby was here to play. Could it be that we finally have some fun with our passion, instead of the usual 2 bumps and a squirt? All right, I think, Nana, I think we should spice this up a wee bit. What do you say? Should we have some audience interaction?
Oh, you know I love an audience interaction.
I think a little bit of live theatre.
Can we drink?
A little bit of live theatre. Let's bring up the Zoom. And I am looking for 2 volunteers who are going to play Gieza and Bobby tonight, live on stage.
Yay!
Who wants to be Gieza?
Me.
Oh, was that you, Nico?
Yeah!
Oh, great. Right, Nico, you're going to be our Gieza tonight. And who's going to be Bobby?
Me.
Oh, do you know her? Why don't you come up?
Oh, no.
I don't know her, but I'm going to pull her up on stage. Everybody give a nice round of applause to our Zoom contestants tonight who are taking the parts of Gieza Poke, a.k.a. Poke Her Face, and do you know her? Who's going to be Bobby? All right, Nana.
Woo.
Let's start the scene with some beautiful mood music. Nico, you play the part of Gieza, so every time I say I, that means you. Got it? Let's go. I stood at one end of the boat, squeezing one wee sausage finger after another into my mouth. Just like that, Nico. Showing Bobby exactly how much room there was in there. Bobby, on the other hand, was sitting there mouth agape and drooling like a sex-starved sailor. More drool, please, Bobby. Eyeing me with desire before tweaking his nipples. Excellent nipple tweakage. And reaching into the bag for his first toy.
Oh!
What's it gonna be?
Oh my god.
Oh! I guess we came straight from the kitchen, Bobby. Pulling the object out, he took a moment to enjoy the sensations on his own skin. Oh, yes, Bobby. Before reaching across the divide and using it on my body with a variety of exciting techniques. Oh, yes, just like that. And with the green spoon and the green screen, it's perfect. I love it. This caused me to moan with pleasure and say in my lovely Scottish accent. Nico, read the chat box. Again. And say in my lovely Scottish accent. Chat box. Oh, I'll do it for you. You move your mouth, I'll do the words. 1, 2, 3. Hurry up and pump me, Bobby! Perfect, Nico. Bobby tossed the toy to one side and suddenly became extremely submissive.
Ooh.
Extremely submissive. Not just a bit submissive. Extremely submissive. That'll do. Just how I like it. I reached into the bag and pulled out object number 2. And when it was revealed, I just couldn't believe my eyes. I just had to taste it. Just like that. Luckily, Bobby wanted a lick too. And we both pleasured ourselves as we made our lollipops of lust slick with our saliva. Come on, lick your spatula, Bobby. Gorgeous. Alongside the boat, a chorus of seagulls squawked in unison. Perfect! And we'll carry on. Dropping our toys and changing our position one final time into our ultimate expression of lust. Whatever that means for you two. Yes, sexy! A third object somehow came out of the bag and joined us in our lovemaking. Oh! Somebody's finally getting a good screw in, I see. I used it on Bobby. And Bobby used it on me. Or near enough. Before we threw it overboard for the seagulls to fight over. Great work, everybody. Great work. Suddenly, Bobby screamed.
Look out, Gieza. Here comes my love juice.
Without a thought for the passing gulls, he shot his pathetic load over the airborne beasts, who tried to catch it in their beaks. Perfect. Bobby tucked his quickly shrinking penis back into his trousers, gave me a thumbs up, shimmied and shimmied off the life raft to the deck below. Ah! There she goes! Excellent. Excellent, all of you. I guess that was it. The sex was over. And like usual, Bobby didn't give two shits about my orgasm. I dusted myself off, wiped the remainder of his jizz from my face. Oh, Nico, you are nailing this! And I was finished.
Oscar.
And you're finished too, Nico. Thank you so much. You did a wonderful Gieza poem. And thank you, Juno Her, for being a wonderful Bobby. However, you are both done! But the chapter is not done yet, my friends. No! This is where it gets dramatic.
It's romantic.
Silence, please. Enraged, but not surprised, I lit a cigarette and cursed Bobby to the sea gods and goddesses. For 20 long years, I had been putting up with his shit, making sure he meets his needs and thinking I could teach him to take care of mine. With a steely determination to take control of my life for good, I tossed my still lit cigarette to the floor when... BANG! The glowing cigarette punctured the rubber skin of the life raft, causing a high pressure stream of air to shoot out, propelling the dinghy into a death spiral over the choppy, frozen waters below. To my surprise, I was tossed into the dark river and knocked unconscious by the shock. As the paddle steamer paddled on, oblivious to my predicament, I was left sinking below the surface of the water, certain that each breath would be my last. My memoirs, it seems, must end here.
Chapter 5 In Memoriam. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in St. Chlamydius' church to celebrate the life and good times of Gieza Poke. She was a woman who many of you hold dear to your hearts and even more dearly to your parts. She was a woman who touched the lives of many and who touched the souls and the holes of many, many more. May you live your lives as Gieza lived hers. Be good to each other by being good to yourselves, sharing the power and healing spirit of love and corporeal lust by connecting the mind and the body in an ecstasy of desire. Now, if you would all be standing, yes, you at the back there too, come on, and repeat after me we shall recite her holy prayers together. Our Gieza, who art in heaven,
Gieza,
hallowed be thy lack of shame.
hallowed be
Thy time has come. Thy will
come.
be done in bed
Thy will be
as you
done
are
in
in the
bed,
kitchen,
the
living room,
in the kitchen,
and in the garden shed. Give us this day our daily head.
give us
This day our daily
And forgive
head.
us our slightly too rough nipple tweaks.
forgive us our
As we
slightly
forgive
Too
those
rough nipple tweaks.
our nipples
Forgive those who tweak our
slightly
nipples.
too roughly.
Be too rough.
As we forgive those who treat
Lead
our
us with
too roughly.
temptation.
Jesus with
Deliver us from
Temptation.
orgasm.
Orgasm.
Thine the kingdom
Yes, please.
Our
Give us the kingdom.
and the glory
and the
Or the glory.
ever and ever
ever
and ever because
Never.
I'm still here!
It comes again.
Yes, it's true! I didn't really die, I was just disguised as a vicar the whole time. Or something, I don't know, it made sense in my head, okay? Yes,
This is second coming.
you do not think I really died, did you? No, I just had to fake my own death to escape the evil clutches of that monogamous, heterosexual, shriveled-dicked husband of a man that was Bobby Poke. Yes, and it worked as well. Look, I look fabulous. I've got a new look. A new wig, finally, and believe you me, I am ready for my second, my third, my fourth, my fifth, my sixth coming, because I have decided that I will no longer live under the bounds of what some other person wants me to do. The time has finally come for me to take power in my own life, to make my own decisions, and to become my truest form. Yes, if I was a Pokemon, I would be turning from a Magikarp into Gyarados right now. And that wasn't in the script, but it was a damn good joke.
Yes!
Pokemon.
The time had come for me to become the sweet Glaswegian. Pleased to meet.
Sorry, start over.
Thanks, Nana.
chapter 5.
Try that again. How's it going? Pleased to meet yous. It's me, Miss Gieza Poke. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Come smell my fragrance. It's bound to leave you woke. Don't get freaked out by the way I look. Don't judge my book by its cover. I'm a hell of a writer. No prose could be tighter, but I'm actually an even better lover. I'm just a sweet Glaswegian. Hey, Castle Milk, Glasgow, Scotland. I've been doing the rounds all over the Zoom town, having a taste of every fruit. No man can resist me, no woman has missed me. Pure sex in a trouser suit. Oh, excuse me.
Gieza, it's your mother.
Yes, mother?
Are you in any bother?
I'm alright.
Your shagging around has got me worried.
Mothers, am I right?
You've got to love yourself before anybody else.
It's a telephone, by the
Could
way.
you please call your Uncle Murray?
Well, I said, listen, mother dear, this may sound a little queer, but I'm a living sexual revolution. I'm in complete control of what I do with both holes and I'm above your moral persecution. I'm just a sweet Glaswegian. Hey, Castle Milk, Glasgow, Scotland. Aha! So come up to my room and see my flower in bloom. I'll let you be my next victim, but you will never forget our dirty duet. 'Cause you could never manage to shake the center!
Yes.
Tell you what. Oh! Tell you what, if the neighbours didn't hate me before, they're gonna bloody do it now. Yes, it feels fabulous being a sweet Glaswegian, does it not? Yes, it does. You are all my little sweet Glaswegians now, and Castle Milk is a real place.
Oh my god.
You can all come up and see me there sometime. Luna TikTok certainly knows all about it, am I right? So, do you want to hear how this story continues? I'm very afraid to say, but there's only one chapter left. I know, my darlings, but it's a good one.
No!
Here we go. Chapter 6. Jemima's cuddle fuck. I tumble onto my back and sink myself into the soaking, soiled sheets. Sunlight shines on our sweat-soaked bodies, and sweet, sticky lady sap coats my cheeks. I find myself thinking, I have never been happier than this. Can it really be 3 weeks already since I first locked eyes and bumped uglies with my wee ginger goddess, Jemima? It's hard to tell, where you can hardly bear to pull yourselves for the throes of passion to make a wee trip to the shop down the road. Well, somebody's got to get the fags and wine in, eh? I mean, we're no fucking animals. Jemima reaches over and playfully squeezes my inner thigh. She's ready for another go. Right on then, I say to her, clasping her around the buttocks and drawing her glistening love petals ever closer to my quivering lips. Who's ready for round 42? We make love as only two beautiful, confident women can, devouring each other inside and out, and the sheets take yet another soaking. Our orgasmic cries fill the room, and for a moment it's as if the entire world, or even just this Zoom room, climaxes in unison with us. Perfection. Oh. In all the years I was with Bobby, it never felt quite as right as this. Jemima just gets me. She's just as randy as I am, and she loves to share even more. The rest of the world, they didn't seem to get it. They didn't understand that when I see Jemima getting her kicks with another woman, it is just as good as if I was getting a face full of her fanny myself. Most importantly, Jemima Disney believed in old-fashioned notions of sexual monogamy. Together and apart, we are emotionally and spiritually strengthened by the limited possibilities of ethical sluthood. Living our lives according to the radical yet blindingly obvious maxim that sex is nice and pleasure. It's good for you.
Yeah. Get it.
It hasn't all been plain sailing though. My daughter, Gieza, another poke. She is now a fully grown and fully buxom woman herself and has been doing my head in. She can't seem to get her head around the fact that her mother is a pansexual pleasure demon. Thinks I'm perverted or some shite. Well, she's still got some growing up to do and a wee bit of exploring and all. But even if she does turn out to be a heterosexual, I will still find it in my heart to love her. Even if I personally do not agree with her lifestyle choice. Putting thoughts of my daughter out my head just for a moment, I lean in close to Jemima's ear and start to give her a wee nuzzle. Here we go again.
Hey.
As our orgasms build to a crescendo, the Bee Gees start playing on the bedside radio. Barry Gibb has never sounded better than this.
Jemima, this song's for you. Spread your thighs in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in between my legs. And the moment that you think you're about to come, I feel a rumbling in my eggs. And you come on me like a pelvic sneeze, leaning close to my ear, and you softly wheeze that it's me you need to show. How sweet is your muff, sweet is your muff, how sweet is your muff. I can't get enough, 'cause we're living in a world of pricks, trying to get their whole. They should all just all fuck off. There's no chance of a suck off. I believe in you. You know exactly how to turn me on. You're the light in my deepest, darkest cave. I had to tell the world through this song. And you may not think I can fist you too, when you know deep inside that there's room for two. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your muff? Deep is your muff. How deep is your muff? I can't get enough, 'cause we're living in a world of pricks, trying to get their whole. They should all just all fuck off. There's no chance of a suck off. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh, it was the best summer of my life, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Those days, those beautiful 3 weeks, just me and Jemima, in bed in between those sticky sheets. And one day it came to an end. You see, I came home one day and Jemima, she'd done the worst thing imaginable. Jemima had shaved off all of her pubic hair. Love your pubic hair, how it sprouts up from your mound.
Love your pubic hair, it's like a vaginal crown. And I don't know why you'd want to shave it. Don't know why folks say you should. Cause there's nothing more natural than curlies on your labia and clitoral hood. Love your pubic hair when it's tickling up my nose. I love your pubic hair, smelling sweeter than a rose. And it's shite that society tells us that women should have to go bare, as if something so natural was shameful. Who cares if it hangs out your swimwear? Love your pubic hair. Love your pubic hair. Oh, oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some more? Are you gonna keep that pubic hair on? Yes? I said you're gonna keep your pubic hair. Here we go. One more chorus and then we get to the end. Love your pubic hair. Love your pubic hair. Love your pubic hair.
Oh, do we all love our bodies now? Are we all ready to accept each and every morsel, every pickle, every spot, every hair, every bump, every lump, every extra pound that we have gained in lockdown? Embrace it all, my darlings! Ah!
Yeah.
You know, that song could also be called Love Your Shaved Pubic Hair. Thank you, Nana. And I wouldn't care as long as you have made the choice to do whatever you want to do with your body, and do not let anybody, man, woman, non-binary, beauty, even if they are non-binary and beautiful, they can't tell you what to do with your pubic hair. And that's a fact. Well, here we are. We've made it all the way to the end of the show. Oh, I was just reminded. I was just remembering there were a couple more. We'll get to the thank yous at the end. There is one more piece, because every classic book that was ever written has to have an epilogue. Even if it is a wee bit scrunched up and covered in beer and taped to the inside of an architecture book. So, Nana, for this one, I would like to be sitting amongst my audience. I want to get deep down and dirty with the general, with the great unwashed. Can you make it happen?
I think wow.
Can you make me a wee bit more, less of a terrifying giant?
I can't do that for you.
Okay,
Not with those
great.
arms.
Oh, finally, we're all together. Oh, my darlings, thank you all for your support. It means so much. Here we go. Scene 18, apparently. Epilogue. And so here I find myself today, living my truest life, and with the privilege of sharing community with some of the most beautiful queer beings that exist on this good planet Earth. That's you guys, by the way. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's that we all have too much love to give for it to be confined in one body. Love is not a finite concept. The more of yourself you share with the world, the more you will get back. And there will be highs and lows. But my goddess, the highs will be fucking high. And when the lows hit, well, at least you've built a community of people around you who you truly know you and who will carry you through. Aye. Now that I've found a place that aligns with my inner desires, I feel a certain sense of inner peace, combined with the thrill of outward excitement. It's time to take stock of my life, to realise that when I'm gone, my legacy will live on in every person who opens their heart and faces the world with their truest side showing. But dinna worry. For the moment at least, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. Good girls and bad guys, I've had 'em all, but my dears, I'm still here. Erectile dysfunction, sometimes just too much beer, but I'm here. Born in a nightclub at Bethley's Hen, always a stunner, even then. Success wasn't always near, but I'm here. I've been a sailor, sailed down the River Clyde. Now I'm here, hopped in a lifeboat. Oh, what a bumpy ride, but I'm here. Gave birth at 16, that was tough. Trapped in monogamy, that was enough. All that took was a wee fake death. Now I'm here. I came back fighting. I tried all sorts of stuff. And I'm queer. Dance with Jemima. Find out how sweet was her muff. Tastes like beer. 3 weeks in heaven, love affair. Came home to find no more pubic hair. I said, Jemima, clear. Now I'm here. Hey! I've had my moments where I couldn't carry on. Aye, it's not always easy. If you've had those moments where you can't carry on, hey, just call your tiki. Say, good girls and bad guys, I've had 'em all, and my dears, I'm still here. Pansexual goddess, it feels so good to be here and be queer. I'll kick the bucket, wait and see. Till then, fuck it. C'est la vie. Made it through all of these years, and I'm here. Hey, goddess knows I've been there, and I'm here. Look who's here. I'm still here. Natalie! Woo! Thank you all so much. Wow. Thank you for going wild in the comments. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, my Zoom darlings. We have actually reached the end of the show now. Thank you for... Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. What do you think? Was it a hit? Or was it just a pile of steaming shit?
That was okay.
Fanny fucking headache, everybody. I wanna take a moment now that the show is over, to be a human being in front of you all instead of a pansexual pleasure demon erotic deity, just for a moment. And I want to thank the amazing people who supported me, who have helped me make this show possible. To my right side here, popping into the frame, give it up for Nana Shevitz, The most amazingly talented technical wizard that there ever existed in the world. Look at her go! Oh, my amazing husband, Tommy Pazanin, is coming in. I love you, Tommy.
Lovely.
Tommy has not only worked and made the videos possible, but has also done all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the tidying of the flat in the same time as making his own projects and his own art. I want to thank you, Tony Stewart Photography out there, who helped me with the workbench and is just a constant source of inspiration, talent, and everything you ever need. Thank you, Miss Poppy Cox, who made this outfit and my lovely Scottish shoulder moment, and will make you a costume if you pay her the right money. Book her, pay her, get yourself looking beautiful, darling. Who else we got? I want to say thank you to my friend Max the Ferret, who I have no idea if he's watching tonight, but all the songs where I'm not singing live and I actually sound good, they were mastered and sound engineered by Max, so give it up for Max. I am, of course, forgetting a ton of people, most likely.
Probably.
But also maybe not, because I did do a hell of a lot of work myself. So give it up for the gorgeous Miss Gieza. And if you're bringing the Zoom audience, thank you to this beautiful collection of gorgeous queer human beings. Let me get out of the way.
Oh, honey, I'll do that for you.
Did such an amazing job. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who's tipped. Of course, you can still go ahead and hit that tip button or go to paypal.me/GiizaPoke.
One more song.
Get me on there. I see the karaoke crew out there. You can get tickets for our event. I'm just going to talk now for 3 hours. You can get tickets for Quizalicious, which is our brand new, amazing technical online musical quiz. Or you can come to Murder on the Dance Floor in 2 weeks. Basically, I'm busy. Join me on Instagram. Follow me on everything. And there's one last thing I want to do before we close this thing out.
What is it?
What is it? Well, so when we do Love Your Pubic Hair, I always that would be the moment where I would always crowd surf every single time. My favorite part of the show is jumping up on everybody's arms, flying through the air. And ever since, you know what, started in this world, crowd surfing has not seemed like such a good idea. Maybe not the most socially responsible thing to do. So, just for old time's sakes, we here tonight are going to create the world's first ever digital crowd surf.
Digital.
I'm going to strip off so my dress doesn't get caught on anything. And Nana, if we can do that. don't mind the green screen stools.
Man, behind the green curtain.
We got you.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Can we pass you along?
Yes.
Wait. It's coming. And sing along to the words. Here we go. 5, 6. Whee! The virus breaks up from your mind. I love your pubic. Don't drop me! And I don't know what you'd want to see. Don't know what. Don't drop me! What? I love your pubic hair. All right, Nana, I wanna fly. Let's go. Oh, it's coming. Love your pubic hair. Love your pubic hair. Oh. Thank you. Ah! all so much for joining us tonight. You are beautiful beings, each and every one of you. I guess I'm going now. All right, on my bum, on my bum. Love your pubic hair. Whoa. Love your pubic hair. Whoa. Love your pubic hair. Thank you all. Good night. Take care.
Gieza.